Alright, what's up YouTube? It's TheEnragedGypsy here. Lately I've been streaming a lot of Rocksmith on Twitch. And I just wanted to go over some of my gear here really quick. So let's start with the guitars because these are the most important part if you ask me. This is just a Jackson Dinky JS227, I believe. This is my newest guitar. I just got it. It's a 7-string, and that's why I got it. It's pretty cheap. The pickups are not the best. They've just got the stock Jackson pickups, but I really like, as far as the 7-string, like, I just wanted something that looks nice and was cheap because I'm not going to be using it a lot. I just got it to play around with, really. But I like it for what it is. I might swap out the pickups someday. Those are my only complaint with it. Good, solid guitar for the price. It's got a real thin neck, so it's pretty easy to play fast. Here we've got my pride and joy. This is my Dave Mustaine signature Vehement. It's got the Peace Sells album artwork on it. These are the DMT, just Dean designed pickups. I'd like to get the Dave Mustaine ones put in there, but just don't have the money right now. 2 volume, 1 tone, 3-way toggle, 24 frets. It's a nice C-shaped neck. I believe it's a D actually. It was really nice. I've got this hair tie up here to dampen the strings, but it's got a nice headstock, very nice neck. It's set in, whereas the Jackson is bolt-on. And then we're going to go to the last guitar I have here. I have an ML, a Dean ML, but my girlfriend is borrowing it right now because she doesn't have a guitar of her own. But in the case, we've got kind of like my prized possession. Before I show it, I want to tell the story about it. I had an Epiphone Les Paul Special 100, I believe, which is like or an Epiphone Les Paul 100, which is like a $250 guitar, and I traded it to a guy who wanted it, and this is what he gave me. This is about a $700 guitar, but it's kind of beat up, but still, I'll take it. This is by far like the most expensive guitar I have, even though it's like not the most amazing. I think it's awesome. It's Dimebag Darrell Dean from Hell. It's pretty beat up. As you can see, like chips, and there's like a crack in the pickup and some scratches along here in the corners and on the headstock and down the neck. It's pretty beat up. So it's not in the best shape. It's got obviously the Floyd Rose on it, and he aftermarketed it with these knobs. I have the original knobs in the case, and he also put an Eddie Van Halen down tuner on it. And if you don't know what this is, basically you pull this out, like I can't right now because I tightened it so I couldn't move it, but you pull it out, and for example, this is my D standard guitar, so if I pulled this out, it would drop from a D to a C, or if you were in E, it would put you in drop D. But that's pretty cool. I've got the bar in there, the trem bars in there. I have a lot of issues with it right now just because it's a Floyd Rose, and I'm not a huge fan of the Floyd Rose. There you can see it's an 08. But yeah, that's probably like the coolest guitar I have if you ask me, other than maybe the Dave Mustaine. The Dave Mustaine's my personal favorite, but this thing is like prized possession just because, you know, people see this guitar, it's iconic. They think Pantera. Next we'll get to my amps. This was my first ever amp. It's a Fender Starcaster. They sell this at Walmart. It's this little 15 watt, and it does not have a good sound, but it lasted me forever. It lasted me so long. I want to say I got it when I was in like 6th grade, and it lasted till my junior year of high school. So it lasted a good 5 years, at least. Yeah, 5 years. This thing was great, and it blew out, and I kept it, but I fixed the speaker. I replaced it, just because, you know, it was my first ever amp and I never kept the first guitar I have, so I wanted to keep this. When that went out, I wanted another Fender because that lasted me forever. I've had this for about let me think. Yeah, about 2 years. We're approaching 3. I got this one for Christmas. I asked for it. This is the Fender Frontman 25R. This is an amazing practice amp, if you ask me. Just a good bedroom amp. It's got a great clean tone. You just crank it to 10 on the gain, and it's got a lot of punch, and it's just there. It's a good amp. You got the main volume for your clean channel, and then your distortion volume. You can disable it, enable it. It's got a foot switch, headphone jack, auxiliary input. The treble, I keep it at 8. Bass, I usually keep at 4. Or no, sweep the middle. I sweep the middle, my bad. And bass, I keep it around 4 or 5. Reverb is on it. The reverb is pretty good. I usually keep it pretty low when I'm playing metal, though. This is honestly a really good amp for just playing metal in your bedroom at low volumes. It's great. Now we're gonna get on to this. Do not buy this, kids. Do not buy it. This amp, this is a Line 6 Spider 3. This is the 75 watt version. It's got a ton of cool effects, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously you've got your gain, your overdrive channel, got your bass, your mid, and your treble, your channel volume. It's got a flanger, a phaser, a tremolo on it, a sweep echo, tape echo, and reverb. Then your master volume. You've got delay. You tap that for the length of delay. 4 preset channels. It came with a pedal, so you can switch between them. It's not very good. The only reason I would buy this is it's an okay practice amp. It's okay at best. I'm looking to replace it soon, and in fact, I'm going to replace it soon, here in a month or so. I don't like it. It does not have a very good tone. It's fine for practicing, but that's where that ends, because that's all you want to do. Up here, I've just got a cheap Korg tuner. I never use it. I just use the tuner on Rocksmith, because I have my PS4 here, and I have Rocksmith on the PS4 and my computer. All sorts of picks, Guitar Center pick, Gibson pick, Dunlop 1.5s, 8mm or 0.88. This is random. I'll explain later. Another random pick. The warranty for my Jackson. I just use these standard. What are these, like 10-foot cables? I have a couple of them, but they're not all. I think that's the only one that works right now. Then down here, I got my my wah-wah. You know, I usually keep it on the floor, but since it's not plugged in right now, it's up there. I need more pedals because I want to stop running through this, and I want to get more pedals and run through a tube head. The last thing I want to show is this. This is just a cool little thing I got for Christmas. It's a pick punch. It came with this little file, so you can make your picks, file them down. You put like an old credit card in here. You slide it in like that, see? Punch it like a stapler. And there you go. You've got a pick. You can use any plastic material. It came with like plastic strips and that. I don't know. It's kind of a cool gift. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you that because I want a video that people can reference when they ask me what guitars I have. I'll update this really soon because I'm about to get some new guitars and some new gear. Just like the video, guys. I'd appreciate it a ton. Don't buy the Line 6 Spider if you want a good tone. And make sure you guys subscribe for more and check out the live stream to see me playing some guitar live. I'll talk to you guys later.